everyone was forced. I remember I met up with one of our teachers. Vaitidzidzi sapatati ku high school.
Which one?
And I was like, you niggas are broke.
Come
You
on.
niggas are broke. I used to see you like these high value people. But then after life has come and like everything has happened, they could not know. These people actually broke, bruh.
But the way high value people, even up to now, I mean, they're teachers. They taught you everything you know.
You're being political.
Nah,
right
they
now.
taught you everything you know, though.
What do I know? Chandakadzidziswa namagwisi.
But tikagara, everyone is broke. The way you count money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you?
Like, are we eating my budget and stuff?
The only
Isn't
budget
you
I
used to
do
teach
so.
us like accounting?
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. I never did like
You've
accounting.
even forgot. Bruh.
Shout out to the teachers who made us who we are.
For sure.
Now they've made us podcasters.
For sure.
My podcaster, Ash.
What was the name of our Form 4 teacher, the class teacher? The calm one, the nice one. I saw her a few days ago. I was like, what?
The light one.
She still looks the same. Not the light one, dark-skinned. She was just calm.
Is
no
it
problems.
Sanyangari?
No problems with anyone. She never used to teach us anything, but she was our class teacher.
No, that one. Yeah, she stays here. She stays in this line.
No way. For real?
For real. She shows Kuti, like she grew up from money.
Oh, yeah, she stayed in Northley. Now I remember.
She grew up from money. That's what I checked because like people who grew up from money, they've got a different way of handling things. You know, Kuti, you know what? These people came from.
I don't know whether that's valid or not, but
It is valid.
there are actually people who grew up broke who are calm and collected.
Yeah, because I think I need trauma.
Exactly.
Trauma makes you calm and collected.
Yeah.
Honor.
Look at yourself.
I'm not calm. I'm broke. I grew up broke. Like, what's the definition of broke in your point of view?
Hey, man.
Yeah, your point of view.
I don't really know because sometimes it comes from a point of hating from my point of view because sometimes I look at you and then you're like spending all this money, you have all these things that I want, and then I say he's still broke. Jay-Z got more money than him. But then you've got money, so I don't know. I think.
But don't you think in Zimbabwe, everyone is the same though?
No.
Because like check here, kana tese takadzapanesho wanika.
Yeah.
Probably our tax bracket yakafanana.
I was about to say in Zimbabwe, most of us are in the same tax bracket.
Yeah.
And Zimbabwe, from my point of view, I think most of people who were middle class were reduced to low class. So the tax bracket here, kurisa. There's people who are broke, and then there's people who've got
rich.
money.
Yeah.
There's no one in between.
Serious money.
Yeah, exactly. There's no one in between because that's why sometimes maybe we come off as haters. But do you
think yeah. Do you think the difference, like for lack of a better term, the wage differentials, but no, that's going economic now. The difference between the Lanis, the rich ones, and the poor ones. Because I remember I was seeing some other series, how does it feel to be poor? Then the guy was like, I'm not poor. Okay, no, you are poor because I wouldn't say you are rich because of Maria Yangu. So what's the opposite of poor? Of rich?
It's poor.
You are working for me. So obviously you're poor because you're working. That was the argument.
Maybe in monetary terms, because some people actually see themselves as rich. Maybe because like, when we're not quite good health, I've got good health, so I'm rich. I've got a car. Gonna answer from point A to B. I've got shoes that I can wear. Couldn't church, breakfast, lunch, and supper. My children go to school, and school fees is paid for. So
those are philosophers.
I'm better. Yeah.
Those are philosophers. Richness is in wealth. Honor.
Who don't you want to be like that?
I would want to be contented with everything.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You've got everything you need at a certain
Do you know what? I feel like... Let me take a break.
For sure.
Oh.
How do you even notice all these things?
I hear the sound.
Okay,
The
okay.
sound.
Sure, you're so attentive. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the same thing in the morning when I was walking to this place.
Yeah.
I saw people were rushing to go to work. I was like, dude, I wish I was like those people. And then I was like, but no. I grew up wanting to go to work, but now my life is famba and I'm not going to work. And there's someone arukenda ku work, and life is famba wachenda ku work. And there's someone arukenda ku work asiri kufara, and someone aripamba asiri kufara, and everything just happens.
You can never be like happy, completely happy
Right.
in life or with life, Andika. You just need to choose a certain lane. For example, we went to uni, Andika. Went to college. But then it's now a matter of, what do you take? I'm trying to think of a word. Chi chaono nyanyisa kuda. Your mental health or kuve financially stable. Or being mentally stable or financially stable. For example, I don't think I'm the sort of person who likes to chandra someone. I'm the sort of person who comes from a school of thought kuti no one made millions as chandra mwemun. And I'm from the school of thought kuti once you are employed by someone, you don't own that time. Time deake. Because if you are under contract, everything you do between 9 to 5, asizako. I see time yako yoyo.
Don't you think that school is the same school most of us went to because we couldn't get jobs soon as we left college?
I never looked for a job soon after college.
I can understand that because I didn't like do the job search sector, but I've been in mabasa kasiyana and I've quit and stuff like that. But the fact that we talk about college, and that we want to get jobs, so that we want to get this degree so that we can get this job. We patakazorega kutsvaga mabasa because maybe it was voluntary because tengonza kuti kuna mabasa and whatever, and then you wouldn't do anything, and then sitting at home and sharing ideas with your friends who are also not in the ecosystem yemabasa. You start seeing vanhu vari kuenda kubasa vamwe, a few of your friends vari kucomplain and everything, and then you say, you know what, I'm actually good as an entrepreneur. I'm actually good doing my own thing than working for someone. But from my point of view, I really needed to work for someone so I can get that experience.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes
I wouldn't want
sense.
to work for someone like forever and ever. No.
I remember I was watching, that guy Chiwenga, Apostle Chiwenga.
Okay.
He was like 15 years. 15 years.
Oh, not he's not the vice president. It's someone.
Not the vice president.
Okay, yeah.
So Apostle Chiwenga was like, 15 years, uchikora 300. Kwana. Unaita say 300. Then I realized that I was watching this other thing. And Anzi, for you to be a millionaire, cannot you need 200 per month. You need like 416 years to get a million.
True story.
And your time is taken.
I don't know if your math is okay, but that might make a lot of sense.
416 years. It's actually correct.
Damn it.
Usinga shandisi. So you're getting 300. Then you chance 100. Then you save 200 million if you're working for someone. And your time, your creativity, everything is already in the bin because the first thing you think shit I have to go to work. I have to go to work everything you're doing is to prepare for 8 o'clock.
When you go to sleep, I have to sleep early so I wake up early and go to work.
Creativity. So in this world, we are facing a lot of things. As long as only something to eat and you're not starving, you can afford not to go to work and you can pay the bills because the bills will come no matter what.
Yeah.
I remember
if you're like that, then why you go to work?
That's why I'm like
you can provide and you can eat and you're paying for the bills.
There are some people who don't have any means of like providing. The only means of providing kwenda kubasa. I was laughing at this other scenario and I got and there's someone who's getting paid like 150 US per month and they've got a family.
Yeah.
I was like, that person is fucked already. Because how can you save 150?
But doesn't it depend on the line of work you're on?
Either way, chero riri pika ukaona 150 ka. Hey, you must be a failure in life.
No, a lot of people
because a
lot of
do you
people
save 150?
A lot of people are earning that 150 to 200. They've got families, they've got kids who are going like kuma colleges, nema high school, nema boarding, and maybe mukadzi wake anogona chiena another 150, and maybe
300 is
maybe they are good at budgeting, because some other people have side hustles. Imagine someone who's a teacher. Teachers have got a lot of time to spare.
Yeah.
Animal holidays.
I guess.
Like they can do side hustles. So I think maybe sometimes it depends. Unless if you're working in a bank. I always say if you're working in a bank, dude, you're working 7 to 7, 7 to 4.
But then the chances of Kubamari, and Kubamari is what it said.
So are you saying they're supposed to?
Yeah. You're only a criminal Wabato.
Dude, you're crazy.
So there's this thing Jalaverenga, it was funny. I had to talk about it. And the recent data shows more women are escaping college to make six figures as electricians, car mechanics, and truck drivers. Andika. So shinzi mabasa itwa ni warume vakadzi ndo vari kumaita. Then someone added on that. Since many are too busy with podcasts, someone has to do the real jobs.
God damn it.
And I was like, yo, there are so many podcasts and there are so many men-led podcasts.
Hey, podcasting is fun, bro.
It's fun because it's a way of copying.
And it's a way of empowering ourselves. Dude, do you remember we used to want to be on radio?
Yeah.
We used to want that, and then like podcasts just liberated us. Dude, you can do this shit on your own.
It's the same thing. It's almost the same thing.
Right?
Because like you are talking to an audience.
Now you are talking to a targeted audience. You don't have to bother people who don't want to hear your voice. It's only a certain type of people who are going to search for your name. But before we go any further, can I digress on that issue?
Yeah.
I was talking to my friends yesterday, funny enough, about that issue of a lot of people going to do my trades, my colleges and whatever.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I feel like we are getting to a point of oversaturating the blue collar market, because there's a time when it was like my white collar access number bus and stuff like that, and then mwana wesanga akaita blue collar ni mari because it wasn't a lot of money, but it was a lot of money in our environment. Reason ari kukura 450 apa chanza kukura 100. And a lot of parents now started wanting their children to wear blue collar, and everyone who goes to college now like those blue collar jobs, blue collar jobs. And I was thinking, don't you think we will get to a point where we'll oversaturate the market? Except like for those jobs, there are some jobs which like people even say could AI can never replace. Like someone who's going achabata pipe yako. That can like never replace. Exactly. Those are like blue collar jobs which I think can never replace. But then like everyone now wants to get into civil engineering. Everyone wants to get into like architecture. Like everyone wants to be blue collar. No one wants to be like white collar anymore.
I think it's a case of people want money. They're not doing jobs
for the love of
it. Mm-hmm. I think for you to be sane or financial, mentally stable, you have to do a job no kids. Because what's 2,000 US when you're not happy? Oh no.
Well, $2,000 is a lot of money to me.
But then it's easy for some people. I saw someone, and he was getting paid around 117,000 US.
Yeah, obviously, there are different environments now and more than that. Like I'm saying, if someone was to pay you $2,000 per month,
at what cost?
40 hours a week.
At what cost? Because then I value my time more than I value.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying, no, at a cost, you get your rest time and everything. Like you're working normal government hours. No one would mind.
For me, normal government hours is too much for
8 to 4.
8 to 4 is too much.
You're crazy. You get weekends off.
Dude.
You've got like 4 to 8 p.m. You can go chill.
All right. Do you know what? women will say kuti also to pay attention, they will cheat on you and you commit a crime.
Then siyana navo vakadzi vacho ushandire $2,000 uri wega.
Men are supposed to marry Anika. And speaking about that, why are you not married yet?
Why are you not married?
Why am I not married yet?
It's getting hot in here. Can I take off my jacket?
Yeah. You feeling good? Yo, so why are you not married? Because we need you to be married so that we know good. Because you have to ensure continuity of your generation. Don't you feel like you're a disappointment to your parents?
Bro,
yeah,
I've got 3 brothers
who are married
with kids,
yeah,
who are males,
yeah,
and so the Dube name is going to like keep on going on. You don't need me to like come and fulfill like all that.
The funny thing is, I have realized, Kuti, the people that allow our generation, I mean like 30s, maybe 25 to 35, they don't want to get married. It's only a few people vakarora, hanzi ukashika 25 start warora. The probability of you just roll after 35 yakawanda, because you've seen a lot. You know, Guti, this is not easy. You check.
Yeah, plus it's like a period yakupisa yapera, because some
for men,
even for men, people say men is on, but then there's a period you want to go uchigona kuita my decisions fast.
Yeah.
And they kadarika yozawo manje. Where's if you're a millennial? Because millennials are not getting married for jack.
They are not.
No,
I think they understand, Kuti. It's not easy.
Nah, they don't understand. I think it's just a circumstance.
Not even circumstances. All right, you get 50K right now. Do you think of marriage?
Yes.
Okay, so you have marriage yako, your thought you're good to is financially driven.
Kinda, maybe.
So
no, that's like one of the other reasons you're going to like when you feel like you can't provide for a family. Why are you marrying?
Dude, there are people who are still married more than you.
But they are providing. I'm saying
providing.
Being ready for it. You have to be ready for it, dude, because sometimes, yes, you can provide, but then are you ready?
I feel like...
Do you feel in your in your system, nah, I'm ready for this shit?
For me, marriage has to be a factor of my mental health. And then I care about mental health more than anything.
True.
I need someone to be loyal. I need someone to be understanding. I need someone to understand my vision on. Because I've seen kuti varuma vakawandaga vari kunetseka mudzimba, bro. Let me chop it up. Have you seen kuti if you go kumabhawa varuma vakawanda vanotobva kubaza vaenda kubhawa vanozoenda umba late because vanenge vachitya hondo iri kumba. And you die young because of that, because stress yaunopihwa nemwe munhu
ugomsiya mukadzi nemba yako
and ovarorwa futi after 6 months and they'll forget about you and they'll chase your kids out of the place chiti makura.
It's crazy, but sometimes it's circumstance because things have changed now, and the way maybe the women in your circle are acting is not the same way you expected. So now you think of your mental health. Because
now mental health is a serious issue, because the rates of suicide kuaromega, there are alarming rates of suicide. Because
but most of them, I don't think most of them. I think most of them like when if it's all to do with like marriage, unless if it's other issues. But with marriage, dude, the signs will be there most of the times. It's a few vanozoskapa kuziuraira ma situations anenge aitika ava vasingazivi.
How many cases so far in Gweru evanhu vazviuraya vauraya vanhu? Because ukaraya munhu zvafanira kuti vazviuraya because
kugweru zvekungoitika zvinyaya.
Yeah, because like for example, how would you react ukachitwa nemukadzi wako wakabvisira 8,000 yawakashandira 3 years?
That's where pandazotaura ipapo kuti sometimes zvimwe zvinenge wazonzira wega. Like do you have to go out of your way to like marry someone I don't know if I'm putting this out zvakanaka. Do you have to like go out of way to marry someone? Kuti unosvika pakutengesa equipment yako yese podcasting and you're left with zero just to go and marry someone.
What are the circumstances amfana kurorera munhu now? Because check here andika no mezit kuti kana ida urora ka you just have to forgo your salary for 6 months.
Exactly.
No marry marriage.
And then your ring once it's 2 months salary.
Yeah. So now in this economy, because no one in Zimbabwe right now, majority of the people 6 months is shoma because 6 months which is safe.
What's your 2 months salary? Let's say urukora $200. You're supposed to buy a ring for $400.
Let's put it at let's say urukwana 400.
Yakawanda tisikuda zvekutoinge
you're getting 200 excuse me, you're getting 200, right?
Times
6, that's how much?
1,200.
1,200. And going rate marriage, mazane kunororaka.
I see 5K.
Yeah?
I see 5K.
Totally. Lower limit, let's put it at 3.5.
Yeah. Oh, so you can marry with 3.5.
3.5 you can marry. You can go and marry. So she calculate out to itime yakareba say yauri kuda kuti ukwanise ku. That's more than a year.
That's a year and 2 months maybe. Usingaibati Mario.
Usingaitki. Usingatobokwiri kombi.
Damn it. And imagine after that you have to go again and start from zero. So
mental health because I'm checking here Anzi over 500 divorce cases filed in early 2026.
Yeah, I think that's just an issue. Equity people now know there is something called divorce, and they know there different types of marriages. I'm sure there are under one section in marriage. I'm not so much chapters, and now people know no, I can protect my money, I can protect my stuff. I value my mental health and don't go see stuff like that.
You know, like knowing that you can protect your money, but then women don't want to hear anything of my prenup, you check.
Yes, and some of those people now know the law. Quite a few cards who actually know the law too. Actually, they just get into marriage, stay with you for like a few months, and then they know I'm going to get money out of this.
With money, half of your assets.
Exactly, and men who also do the same thing to women with money.
So it's like rake.
It's crazy now.
So marriage, Andika, which type of person who are you supposed to marry? Is it a matter of like you care about the past or you don't care about the past? Do you care about the past? Yamon?
I'm sure everyone cares about the past. But then can you deal with that past?
Sometimes my past are delicate now. For example, let me play this thing.
Say regular.
I'm sure you hear it. Huh?
Say regular.
Regular, I think. It's effect. Because I know so it. Let me play this and I want to hear your thoughts.
Never marry a single mom. That's not cruelty, that's math. A man wants to build his own bloodline, not inherit one that was already started. Women will shame you for saying this because modern culture in the West calls responsibility romance. But life runs on foundations, and if you didn't pour the concrete, guess what? You're living inside someone else's blueprint. And you can pay the bills, run the house, raise the kids, but the first decision was already made without you. And the man who builds a kingdom doesn't start by moving into another man's ruins.
Yes.
Dang.
So they were talking about Tanzi never marry a single mother, Andika. And I've seen people like Shadaya, shout out to Shadaya sometimes. Vachiti, you must be someone a low self-esteem if you're willing to sacrifice for someone who's been giving it up for free and. Because in this generation, I feel like we are highly likely to marry someone who's already has kids. It's rare for you to marry someone who's never had sex or who's a virgin. Haven't you ever like gone out with a single mother? Don't even care.
I have, yeah.
And it was normal.
But
it was taboo.
It was normal, you know what? Because maybe it's because like I was a kid and you know.
Did you think of marriage with that person, or were you just vibing for vibes?
No, that was like college days. So like college days, like you know, you get into a relationship, you don't like me,
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of marriage when I get into those. Like, I knew, yes, it's supposed to lead to marriage, but that wasn't something that's on my mind. But like, you'll just date someone, okay, let's see where this goes.
Let's have fun.
Not let's have fun, let's see where this
Where it
goes.
goes.
And if it's fruitful enough, then we can get to the next step and stuff like that. So yeah, and I don't know about people
But
who...
you look at circumstances why someone is a single mother, or it just bracket every single mother in
that's
the
what
same bracket.
That's what I was about to say, Kuti. I anoda kurora single mom and whatever guy, I won't shame you for that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's a single mom, sometimes it's a widowed like person. Sometimes I don't know whatever is there, but me personally, I just can't. I just don't want to.
You don't want to marry?
Yeah, I don't want to.
So do you think kuti the circumstances yakaita kuti munaite that matter? For example, Nika, you have to know the past of the person that you are dating. Because the past.
This was my friend. I knew her past is actually. And the circumstances, I told her, like, you know, okay, this is how she became a single mom and stuff. But anyway, I just can't.
You're not going to marry her?
No, I know it now.
Oh, you know it now.
I didn't have like all that information and all that life experience that you go through, and you meet people who like influence some of these ideas into your minds and stuff like that. So I just took them and I walked with them. I was like, you know what? It's this person akambopinda mu marriage kana akamboita say not for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's take a ad break. We'll be back. Yeah. So what were we talking about?
I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
Kuti, what's your take on that like issue that you brought up here? Kuti, like you shouldn't marry single moms and stuff like that. From your point of view.
In any from the point of view, kuti rora anokuda. Ona.
Chirana
wana 3 because like at the end of the day, kana mneya chikupa peace, then you can marry someone asina wana over kushungurudza. Ona. I feel like lessons learned are the best teacher. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
He knows kuti I'm not supposed to do a mistake foot, because ndikaita mistake I'm done. Zvaendwa. Ona. Because in most cases, the most hard workers in this life, vanhu vakamboita mistakes. Someone akamboenda ujeri, panodzoka anonyatsoziva kuti value of being free, value of time, kuti hour, I have to be making money. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
So I think for me, for marriage, I have to look at like, does this person feel about me the way I feel about them? Does this person care about my mental health? Did this person care, kuti? Or does this person understand, kuti? All right. Sometimes Maria Iwaniki, but then my man is willing to try and provide. But I'm not marry. All right. Rombi. What?
Are you in a serious relation? Are you in a relationship?
I am in a serious relationship.
Is she? Yeah, the relationships are supposed to be serious. I don't know why we say serious relationships, relationship, but is she a single mom?
No.
Thank you.
Why would you say thank you?
I just wanted to see. Are you being politically correct?
No, like I've dated a single mother, and I've seen kuti. I once dated a single mother was.
How was a relationship with a child compared to a relationship with you?
Obviously, the child comes compared to kwako. You can never be above that.
That's another thing that I don't want.
Honor. And in retrospect, ukada mwana a single mother, unodiwa more. Not kuti ndukuseka, but then it's just basic science and basic signs.
You guys find every way to get legs.
Do you know as a male you should get legs before?
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary, because like I have a homie who dated like a single mother with like 4 kids, 2 different baby daddies, and he was so in love with her. He would like spend on her actually. And I was like, bruh, why are you doing this? You know, I could wonder. The only thing I did was wonder. Okay.
Maybe he was in love. Maybe she loved him that much.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about love. So looking back, Andika, what do you understand from that phase? Just like looking back at your life. What do you understand from that? Just looking back. Let's just
which phase?
Phrase. Looking back.
Or look.
Yeah. What do you understand from that?
I don't know how to tackle that one.
How to tackle that?
Like,
all right. Looking back at your life, Andika.
Maybe if I hear you first.
Okay, looking back at your life, would you change some of the decisions that have happened or that you've made, or would you be like, you know what?
Yo,
let's rerun this?
I would have changed a lot of things.
What would you have changed?
But I don't know. Maybe things that are like from a family point of view. The things that we did as a family that got me to where I am, maybe if they'd been done like different. Obviously, you can't change the past.
Yeah.
So looking back, yeah, I would have changed some things. But since we are here now, I have to live by this because at some point, I'm happy in life right now. So those things that I'm wishing I would have changed are actually things that made me like get here. So that's how I kind of see it. Like, I would have changed some other things maybe if I knew then what I know now, but...
Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like, yo, it's too late. It's too late for me. Do you know, like, Anzi, do you get what I mean?
It's too late for me to get a job, bruh.
Yeah, one. I mean, like, it's too late for me to make maybe 10 million. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, I don't know. On the financial side, I don't really know. But on a lot of social aspects and stuff, I feel like it's too late, bro.
That statement, it haunts a lot of people. It's too late. Yo.
But should it be haunting us, or it should be telling us, you know what, shift focus.
Shift focus.
Because look at this.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever be... Yeah. Okay. Let's say you're in a setting where you have no dreams or hopes of getting into a hustle that's going to make you like enormous amounts of money and stuff like that. And you're just like reason. You're a cashier. You're 35.
Why would you put cash? Alright, it's fine.
Sorry about that, but I'm just saying like it's the job that came to my mind top of mind. You're a cashier, or maybe you're just a clerk.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to buy a house? Like you're in that situation in Papu.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, good, am I going to buy a house? Like even like to get a mortgage, you're thinking about or whatever in the next 20 years. You know what, it's too late. So what am I supposed to do? Let me shift focus and find other ways of acquiring these things. Exactly.
Do you know, I feel like our generation, inheritance saved us.
A lot. Dude, I think with the trust fund generation, it's not much, but inheritance,
at least I'm not starting from scratch. Because imagine in this harsh economy, right?
Not sounding, and by the way, we're not sounding like snobs or anything, but we actually come from the bottom. But those small things that our parents had, bruh,
they saved us. Because imagine if you are that person, then there's no inheritance for you. You don't have anything.
Nothing. You don't have a place to stay, bruh.
You don't have a place to stay. Yo.
You don't have family to fall back on, bruh. That must be rough.
I think you should include your parents in every prayer to thank you.
That must be rough, bro. Shit. Yo,
I was thinking about it the other time, Andika, and it was a situation of like, imagine you're working, Andika. You're working. You've got your inheritance, you've got your house. You don't really have to care or worry about rent, Andika. Then someone else, Anachunu.
Yeah.
But then he's worried about
maybe
rent,
sometimes it's got siblings, bruh.
Yo, he's worried about rent, he's worried about siblings, black tax.
Shit.
Yo, that takes a toll on your mental health. ndopaunozona mwana achiita senge vakapusa because vanenge mupfungwa dziri mupfungwa mune hondo. We're not laughing at the situation, but we're just analyzing.
But true, now that you're saying it, I'm thinking of it. Because some other people, we just see them every time. But like his life.
Chero akawana 1,000 yake $80 because you're disposable. Anosara nayo. Especially if you're now married, because now if you marry someone and you're now obliged to like have kuenzanisa.
West in our culture now, wakufan roto take a care maybe who's dependent on you and stuff like that.
So talking about that statement, looking back, and I was like, looking back, I feel like I should have been serious with school.
Touche, me too, bro. Like honestly,
let us go waste the time. Lala Samantha, lala check it.
Hey, you don't talk about my homies like that.
But then I'm saying good. You get what I mean? I wouldn't have wasted time with girls, and which is out every minute is precious.
Oh, okay, that's how you mean it. Yeah.
I think every minute is worth to serious in life. Ndite first class, because remember you once told me pane pawakambotaura statement, I don't remember ndikupi, maybe we were in school, pakati you know kuti ukaita number 1 kubva grade 1 uchingobuda nemasubjects ese uchigona uchipasa kusvika kuvarsity waita first class, there is no way yaunoshayiwa basa.
There is no way.
So in life I feel like looking back, I would have like changed that.
But sometimes it's not on us that, because we were not like
A-class
students. Sometimes we were comfortable, and sometimes we were told, Kuti, as long as you passing Edo was going through to the next level. As long as you pass, you are guaranteed to get a job and stuff like that. And
that
our parents, and now you're thinking like, I was always like, dude, I used to play cricket.
Yeah.
Like I used to know that sport sector. I gone since I was in primary school.
Yeah.
And then, like, if my parents had seen I was so bright in primary school, my parents never thought I was going to be a dumb later on in life. So maybe they were like, a doctor, jobs.
Yeah.
And if they'd seen maybe they've like had me like focus more on cricket.
And be the next
the next Taibu or something. You dig. Yeah. So even up to now, maybe years at this age, I would now be considering retirement. Because I'm supposed to retire in like 5 years.
You have your millions in the farm.
Exactly, but you see, either way, except school maybe. The little information we have.
Just okay. I think school is good for common sense. Like my basic is you can have a hustle and understand accounting and maybe marketing, communication relations, communication skills, and because with that you go far. Because for example, you own a business, you can see the difference.
You can.
So I think school prepared us for that.
And when people say looking back, they wouldn't have gone to school, they would have used that money to take on their feet or choose a barodi. Do you think that's a wise way to look at it? You've heard a lot of people say those things. Like,
I've heard,
4 years
it's survival mode type of thinking. Because you're now looking at on the feet, then you've ended per 200 or 100 or whatever a week. That's not money, that's small money. But then looking back, you make decisions and occupy millions. You can say I'm looking back. If I had like to change decisions back, they think on you wouldn't like do that, because you know your life will end up being mediocre.
Kind of.
But then if you are to reshape your future, I want those deals. I create generational wealth.
I would be looking back. If I did this, I would be in these rooms and stuff like that. Oh, classic.
So not many people talk about how hard it is to be a man. people think kuti kuva murume is where it's at, but then sometimes kuva murume you face a lot of.
I always hear people saying that, but.
You don't think being a man is hard?
What are we facing? Chiri hard. Yes, we have like our challenges at now, and those ones like
it can
not
be
putting
small,
them aside.
Even society puts pressure on men.
It does a lot, but women also have pressures. Like I feel like all
what
of us.
What pressures do you think women have in this life?
Women have a pressure to be pure, bruh. Like,
yeah, you have to be
like
pure.
You have to be up straight. Like no one looks at the purity of men anymore. Like in societies, I don't know why. Because like women, you have to be that person. Kuti uyu ataurine vakomana vakawanda. Chero vari mahomies, dude. You're not supposed to be seen with them. You're not supposed to be seen in certain places.
You just reminding me that you remember you're a feminist.
No.
You fight for women.
No, I don't fight for women.
What do you do?
Nah, you know what?
You used to.
The thing is, feminism. The thing is, yeah, I know. And Rambi could have called myself a feminist, but I think it's because like the way the bracket that a lot of people put feminism.
Yeah.
They put it in a bracket. Yeah, radicals and. The people who are dumb to the idea of feminism, who don't even know what it is. They think feminism has to do with women telling men, you're supposed to do this, and being loud in social spaces. But like, the feminism I stand for, dude, is just like, women are supposed to get like equal opportunities. Like, women are human beings. They are not.
Dude, women have had it easy in life.
Yes, they've had it easy. And I've always told you, I think feminism is going to destroy, like, masculinity evarume vakawanda, because in the future we might even get to a point where women are on top of men because of everything that's happening right now. Kuti varikupiwa opportunities akawanda and all that.
Talking about opportunities, Annika, and women having it easy in life. Someone once said, women who have it easy in life are the pretty ones. Hence, pretty privilege, honor. So if you're pretty and you're a woman, you have it easy in life. But if you're not so pretty, then do now fight for equality. Wow.
Fight for it.
You get you get what I mean?
Sorry, let me just reject this phone call.
Honor. So women wanofana fight for feminism are the not so pretty ones.
Yeah, but you see now where I'm coming with this feminism issue.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our moms used to go to work. It was because of equal opportunity. There was a time when women couldn't get jobs, dude. And for our moms to build everything they did for us with our fathers, because my father was a working man, my mother was a working woman, so obviously my salaries are Wakabata needs they would help each other with a good life and stuff like that. That's the feminism I stand for. The feminism, actually, women should be allowed to buy houses and vote.
Oh, yeah.
You see, those are the things we stand for, and those are the things that are there now. And women.
So what are we fighting for now?
For women not to be said very inferior to men.
No one says
from my opinion, a lot of people do it in the social media streets. You go on Twitter, people are always like, women are inferior. It's just banter. But then when people are saying those things, whether they're engagement farming or anything, you're influencing someone else to think could it right, because there are kids on social media who are not even that mature who read those statements. And then they're like, women are inferior. Women should put themselves under men. No, it's not supposed to be like that. We're all equal. Even if we come to the religious standpoint,
yeah, that's cap. Religion doesn't play with that.
It doesn't say we're equal in the eyes of God.
We are equal. All men are equal. That's the verse.
Thank you.
No, all women.
We can move forward now. You said it yourself.
All men are equal.
You said it
not
yourself.
All men and women. Let's move from there. So in closing, what do you want to talk about in closing?
Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, we were talking about podcasting in Gweru when I got here, and we were like, we're loving the way podcasting is going.
It's growing, yeah.
Exactly. But I was saying, I hope it's not the type of podcasting engagement farming. I don't know why I hate that type of podcasting, bro.
Do you
like I want people to get something from someone's podcast. Good. So I was enlightened. Or maybe I can share with someone who's been needing to hear something like that. Not good pese patruka pa podcast kubvunza not saka chansana reason.
Yeah,
vati chinas chansa rambo. Oh, yes, you can talk about some of those things, but pane pamwe pekutotona take out uyo munhu arongopsaga my engagement. It doesn't have to do with like
clickbait items.
Helping others, exactly.
I feel like the podcasts that are they very good to empower. It's all about empowering others and understanding.
But I don't really know a lot of them though. I think I know maybe 3 or 4.
I know all of them. I think I've got the numbers. Zao, and I respect what they are doing, Andiga.
How am I not in these circles?
You're the originator.
Negro, please.
The originator.
No, like my creatives, I feel like we're supposed to be like.
I feel like for some guys it's a pride issue, you know.
How?
They will never like hit you up for like, yo, I like your shit. We should work together sometimes.
Yeah, but even if it's not working together, it's just like you work at a song. I expect to see your song like on all DSPs, but sometimes I might not have the time you search. I would expect you to like market your shit to an extent. We know there's a podcast. There's a Gweru podcast.
In Gweru marketing is a tall order. Is a far cry. It's a far item because like marketing in Gweru is based on who do you know. You can find me being posted on a certain page because I know the person, but then that person I don't want to post someone because maybe beef and. So marketing is not really fair. It's all about you know this person. They will move in that line because they want to support this person. They don't want everyone to grow.
Yeah, plus internet. For a lot of people in Gweru didn't like the internet. Didn't like, but didn't subscribe to the internet.
I feel like
kind
people
of.
don't have money for data.
But now it's changing. People are becoming more accustomed to like YouTube, to these DSPs and stuff like that. But a few years back up, why took and go by YouTube? People don't even watch because they be like,
data people used to watch
Wi-Fi to
more than now.
What?
Look at the views. Nima views occasionally.
Nah.
Or maybe
most of my views were from out of the country. When I'm checking like my statistics,
I remember that.
It's mostly out of the country.
I think with that.
Yeah.
We out.
I heard the sound.
The sound. That was Chansa, ladies and gentlemen. Did I introduce you?
No, you didn't.